certainly don't understand what they need to do to not have another one. You had a question. So the question is, how can this be going on if kids have been, if sex ed is being taught in schools from 7th grade on? So again, are these kids that are moving around from school to school, so they may not be getting the kind of the appropriate dose of sex education? That's one piece. Are these kids that are maybe, maybe not attending school very regularly, so they might have some truancy issues, again, not getting their dose of sex ed? Again, like I said, if these are kids that have any sort of learning issues or discomfort in the classroom, they're not going to be the one to raise their hand and go, I don't really understand what you mean when you say I should put a condom on. They're just not going to put it out there in a classroom setting. Teachers are going to assume they know the words, and they can probably parrot the words back on the test, but they still may not really understand. I mean, we had, just recently, our teen parenting case manager was telling me about a kid that she worked with who was like, I don't know how I got pregnant because I never had sex. And, I mean, her definition of sex was very limited to, penetration, and she didn't recognize that there were other things that could be going on that would also, put her at risk. So we need to be really comfortable ourselves with having those conversations, practice with your friends, practice with your coworkers, get some materials, and then really have, be comfortable pulling out a condom and putting a condom on a banana if you have nothing else. I mean, there are a lot better things than bananas if you have to. But that's what kids need. They need that kind of level of detail because they truly don't understand all of it. They're getting their information from peers or from TV or from who knows where. So, and yes. Yeah, so kids don't want to listen. They get embarrassed. They're like, come on, no way, don't do that in front of me, especially if you're the parent. So I think that's where you have to think about where are those conversations happening, who can do them with them.